Guys, did you buy a 2024 and you have the new Skyline system on there, the infotainment system, and realize that you can't use and integrate your Android Auto or Android phone into that system? Very frustrating. Guys, my name is Rick and this is the HD Vibe channel. Today's video, I'm actually going to show you this Ottocast Play2Video Pro that will allow you to connect your Android phone wirelessly into the new Skyline system and also allow you to use an Apple phone, Android phone, and stream Netflix, YouTube, and a few others on that system, as well as on the 2019 to 2023 Boom GTS 6.5 system. And we'll get into all that right after this. So that's right, guys, I recently test drove a 2024 Road Glide, and you may have seen that video. If not, you can go back and check that out. But I was shocked that you could not, and I could not, use my Android phone with that operating system. High-tech machine, but you can't use an Android phone. Well, it's not Harley Davidson's problem. It really is Android, and they're not allowing manufacturers to put Android Auto on moving vehicles any longer. I think eventually it'll even be phased out in four-wheel vehicles, so it's an Android thing. But this product, the Play2Video Pro, is a way that you can actually trick the system into allowing you to use your Android phone, so you can use your maps and all of the other apps that go along with that and not have to buy an Apple iPhone. Or if you have the Boom GTS system, 2019 to 2023 Harley Davidson touring motorcycles, this will work on that as well. You do have to have CarPlay enabled to use this. So what does that mean? You actually have to have a headset connected Bluetooth into that system. It will be the same, I believe, on the 2024s as well. But what that will allow you is to go between Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and also stream video through Netflix, YouTube, just to name a few, and there's a few others on here that I'll actually show you when we get deeper into the video. But my word of caution, and I'm not condoning anybody watching videos when they're riding their motorcycle or driving their car, because this will work in your car as well if you have Apple CarPlay capability in that. So before I get the hate comments down below, I'm not condoning it, but if you do want to stream video, if you're in the garage or you're out on a camp or you're trying to look something up, if you're broke down on the side of the road, this could be a good option. And what I'm going to do is show you how to install this thing, how it works, how quick it boots up. And again, this is the Play2Video Pro. I did do a video on the Play2Video. This is the predecessor. This actually operates on an Android system 12.0, I believe. So it's a little quicker and it has more capabilities built in. And also, I will have a discount code at the end, so you can actually save 20% off on this, as well as any other Ottocast products that I have linked down in the description as well. Really, anything $60 and over, use my code and you can save 20%. So I do want to thank Ottocast for sending this out. I have been working with Ottocast for probably coming up on 2 years on a variety of their products, and as they upgrade those products, they reach out to me and ask me if I will show how to install them and show you how they work on my motorcycles. Now, having said that, if you've been around the channel, I do a lot of product installs. I do have a lot of products that I do put on my bikes and a lot of partners that I work with. Well, if you'll notice, I only work with partners on a particular type of product. For instance, my lighting is all custom dynamics. I'm not one of those people that's switching between all these products. These are products that I use and that I believe in. And this Ottocast, their products work really, really well, and I use them every time I ride the motorcycle. So I just want to get that clear before we go any further. And now I'm going to show you how this thing connects up to the Boom GTS. It will be very similar on the Skyline operating system on the new motorcycles as well. Pretty simple, and let's get into it. So for today's video, I'm actually using the 2021 CVO Street Glide that has the Boom GTS 6.5 system. This is the latest and greatest before the Skyline system came out on the 2024. So first of all, you need to actually boot up your infotainment system. In this situation, I'm actually going to put it into accessory mode, which is a little different on the CVOs. I just hold down the trip meter button. And as you can see, the Boom GTS system is booting up here. So I'm going to put it back on the main menu here to start off with. So in your USB connecting port that's in this pocket here, use the supplied cable that comes from Ottocast. They have a USB-C to USB-C, and in the case of the Skyline system, you use that cord. They also have the USB-A to USB-C, which is what you're going to use on the Boom GTS 6.5 system. So I've got it powered up. Now, the next thing I need to do is actually turn on my wireless headset, because you need CarPlay enabled for this to work. If you don't have either the WIM with a headset or a jumper to fool the system into thinking you have a headset turned on, this will not work, just like CarPlay will not work. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Bluetooth headset. On this bike, it came with the WIM. This is a Senna Harley Davidson branded headset. It's going through the motions of connecting to the Bluetooth. Sometimes it takes a minute, but once you see the little Bluetooth symbol in your headset down here on your screen, you know it's connected. So now that I have my Bluetooth headset connected to my infotainment system, now I'm going to take the Play2Video adapter, multimedia adapter, and I'm going to plug it in. There's actually two sides, one here and one here. This is the USB-C side that you're going to plug into. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. And while that's booting up, you'll see it's getting power. It has a little red light here. Now it did connect, and you can see the Android operating system is going to boot up here. Again, it's the Android operating 12.0 system. And I believe this red light now has turned to blue. So now it's starting up. You can see it gives you all the instructions on the screen. Now, since it's an Android screen, I don't even have my phone connected yet. It's pulling up normal Android apps here. You've got Netflix, YouTube, and Spotify automatically comes up, and then your telephone and a few other, and then you also have settings down here. But you'll notice right here, there's a CarPlay app and an Android Auto app. So that is where you can actually use either of those phones. So I've got that hooked up. So now I've actually got my phone over here. And what I'm going to do, you need to, if you want your phone to connect into the adapter so that you can use Android Auto, you need to Bluetooth your phone to the adapter. You're going to go into your settings, and then go to your connections, and then go to Bluetooth. And then you're going to scroll through, and you're going to look for the Play2Video, which is right down here, Play2Video Pro. So I'm going to select that. And it's going to give a code to say to pair. I'm going to go ahead and pair. Now that I've done that, I said pair. You can see here on my Bluetooth connection, it's connected for calls and audio to the Play2Video Pro. So now that I have my phone Bluetooth to this, I can wirelessly use Android Auto. So I'm going to go ahead and do Android Auto. That setup is a one-time setup when you're first getting this set up. That was the first time I connected that to my phone. So now, as you can see, Android Auto's pulled up. So this is the configuration I always run, and I have a few other adapters from Ottocast that I'll talk about here at the end, some other options for you. But here I've got my maps. I've got some locations for maps if I wanted to go to work or wherever. My Amazon Music also set up down here. But if I go back to this and hit that button, there's all my apps, and that's basically mirroring my phone at this point. So you can see I can get my messages, my phone, I have settings, maps, calendar, Amazon Music. So this will actually support anything that Android Auto in terms of apps will support. Configure this screen however you like. If I just want a bigger map, I just touch the map, and then there's some recent locations, but there's my map. And I did use this through my A2 Air Pro when I was out in Arkansas to really, I really like using Android Auto instead of trying to use the maps on the Harley Davidson. It just doesn't work. And if you have the new system, you don't have maps. You have to pay for that unless you can get your Android phone to connect to the Skyline system, which you can with this. And we're back here, and see, you can see it says CarPlay. And the reason it says CarPlay is because I've got my helmet connected into the bike, Bluetooth into the infotainment system. So that's how you get back to the main screen on the Play2Video. So we'll hit CarPlay. And I want to exit. And now we're back to our menu where you have streaming services such as Netflix and YouTube. So in order to stream these through this adapter, you have to have a Wi-Fi connection that is running through this. So in order to do that, what you need to do is turn your hotspot on your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my hotspot on, and we'll scroll up to my mobile hotspot, and I will turn on my hotspot. You need to go into settings on the screen from the Play2Video adapter. Then once you get to settings, you're going to go to network and internet. And then you're going to go to internet connections, turn on your Wi-Fi, and you're going to look for a network that's available. There it is, the Galaxy S22 Ultra. And then it's going to ask me for my hotspot password. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And connect. Is authenticating to my Galaxy hotspot. Okay, so now it went through and authenticated. I've actually got it connected up to my hotspot on my phone. And now we can actually go to, I'll click on YouTube, for example. And we will actually just go to the HD Vibe channel. We'll go to last week's video, which was on the Saddleman seat. So you haven't checked that one out, go check that out. It's an interesting review that I did while I was out on a 1,300-mile road trip and my experience with that Saddleman road sofa. Coming through my speakers on my Street Glide CVO. So I went ahead and made that full screen. So again, while you're stopped, you can check out the latest HD Vibe video. Right after this. That's right, guys, I just got back from it. If you have a 2024 with that Skyline operating system, this will allow you to get Android Auto. However, again, you do have to have CarPlay enabled by having your headset turned on or having one of the jumpers either in, if you're in the older system, up in your fairing, or there's options, I think, to put jumpers down on the new bikes under the seats. But again, this is the Play2Video Pro. It gives you that capability of 3 ways. It gives you CarPlay, Android Auto, and video streaming services, which there are a number of them. Again, Netflix, YouTube are the main 2. You can stream Spotify and a few others that are included in there. And what you get in the package is everything you need to get it hooked up just like I did here. Product I use often too, if I don't want to worry about video streaming, is the A2 Air Pro. I use that on the other bike, and I have the old first version of the A2 Air, which works really, really well to this day on one of the bikes as well. This is for Android Auto only, wireless. Or you can get the CarPlay version, which is the U2 Air Pro. Very similar, connects very similar to this. And those are great products. So I believe in the Ottocast products. And I don't use any others. I get offers from a lot of different companies to try out their adapters, but why would I do that? Ottocast works, they're stable, they're quick, and they mirror and stream, like I showed you, very seamlessly, and they work well with these Harley Davidson. Now the cool thing is, especially with the Play2Video Pro, is if I want to put this in my 2024 Chevy Silverado ZR2, which has Android Auto wireless already, but I could plug this into that. And if I were on a trip and I wanted my passengers to be able to watch a video on Netflix or whatever, they could pop that up and put that on that huge screen that I have in that truck as well. And it would work just like it did on the Harley Davidson. So To get a discount, a 20% discount on any Ottocast product that's on their website, and I will have links down in the description directly to these products as well as the CarPlay version, that you can use a code HDVIBE. And what that will do is save you 20% on your total purchase as long as it's $60 and more. So if you go to those links down below for those products, use the code HDVIBE. At checkout, you can save 20%, which is actually on this Play2Video Pro a really, really good discount. I think that gets it to under $130. So a good discount there. So guys, that's what I got for you this week. Leave some comments down below. Did you buy a 2024 and were frustrated you couldn't use Android Auto or your maps? This is a solution for that. Or if you have the Boom GTS 6.5 system, you can go wireless. And the main reasons I like to go wireless is because these pockets, especially on the Street Glide, they're small. I like to put my phone somewhere else. I don't charge my phone off that connection. And especially when the weather's bad, I want that phone covered up because obviously that phone's expensive and I don't want it to get ruined from rain. If you like this type of content, please give it a thumbs up. Also consider sharing this with your friends so someone else who might be interested in the Play2Video Pro or the other Ottocast products can go check this video out. Get that 3-in-1 multiplayer adapter, be able to stream CarPlay, Android Auto all in one. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that button right down here. That really helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And when you do subscribe for the first time, leave a comment down below saying I subscribe so I can personally reach out and thank you for supporting the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon and select all so you get notified every time I do put out new content. I have over 250 videos on tips, tricks, rides, reviews, installs on these Harley Davidson touring motorcycles, as well as a motorcycle skills playlist to help you become a more confident rider. So there's bound to be something in those playlists or in those videos that'll save you some money, give you a discount code, tell you more about a product that you can learn all about it before you purchase it. Also, save money on shop labor, on how-tos, on a lot of different things that I've done to these bikes, as well as become a more confident rider by checking out that motorcycle skills playlist. So guys, with that, I want to leave you with this thought. Life is short. Get out and ride the bike. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.